Let's talk to Clive Lambert. He is the main man at FuturesTechs. Clive, very good morning to you.
Good morning, Nick, and
Right.
it's always a pleasure to speak to you because it's Friday, hey?
I couldn't agree more. Right, obviously we've seen some volatility over the years, been in the pits of the trading. I guess the charts are alive this morning. Let's kick off. You've sent two thought-provoking charts. Let's kick off with Brent crude, the daily chart. You have been on the bull. What are your latest thoughts?
Okay, last week we were testing that uptrend line, if you
Yep.
remember, and I came on here and I said we need to find buyers now. There's signs that that is happening. We've got hammer candles and we've got candlesticks with lower shadows saying that dips are being bought at this trend support line. And I said to you last week, this should break higher and we should head up to to higher levels, to 60 what was it, 67 something, and then up to 71.20, 71.40, and that move is, I'm pleased to report, unfolding very nicely indeed. We've seen some really strong gains in this one this week.
Good. Okay, so well done on that.
We're going to 71.30, and at the moment 68.50 to 68.70 is an area that I'd like to see holding to keep this story nice and alive and front and centre. Understood.
Okay, let's take a look at carbon emissions, the EUA futures daily contract. That's a cracking looking chart, is it not?
It's had a stellar run, this thing, yep. And for a technical analyst like myself, who is a trend follower, I'm very happy to report that I've been bullish of this since about last July, and in that time it's gone from about €5 up to €13.
Right, well done you.
And I've just used a purely trend following technical approach only, not worrying about the fundamentals. I'll let other people do their job on that, and I'm just looking at the charts. And last week I was looking at this chart and saying that 1090 was an important support area. We held that and then we spiked again higher this week. We've been all the way up to 1304 yesterday, and that has hit a Fibonacci level. If you look at it, if we had a weekly chart up here, then that would show us that 1286 is a really big Fibonacci level, and we found some sellers yesterday. So I think it may be time, with the RSI overbought on several time frames, I think it may be time for a pause in that one now. But again, it's still a buy dips market, and so I think if we do see a pullback, it's just presenting us with another buying opportunity at some point.
Understood. Clive, on that note, thank you very much indeed. That's Clive Lambert.